And if you're not pushing hard enough to get an ugly face, then you're not pushing hard enough. If you are smiling and giggling through and you're just like, yeah, look at this. If you're doing anything like that in the midst of it, you are not pushing as hard as you could be pushing. Fitness seekers all over the world. KHP Fitness here with another video for you, talking about your rate of perceived exertion. That's something that needs to be touched, as it's not. Now, we pay a lot of attention to the numbers, how much weight we're putting up. But with the bands, you have to think a little bit more creatively, because there's no real tracking in that particular. So how I measure it, even with my clients, is we go and we stack bands and such, but the rate of perceived exertion is really where it's at, you know? Because with that, you know you're pushing hard enough with that. Now, I usually try to go, when I do the reps with them, I usually try to start with 15, 12, and then 10 to increase the intensity over time, which means we can either step back, add another band, or anything of that nature. Now take this picture here. In this picture, this is a situation where, look at my face. I'm not posing pretty for the camera. This is a photo shoot and everything, but I wanted to really show people what it would look like to get real reps in. It scrunched up my face, and I call that the ugly face. And if you're not pushing hard enough to get an ugly face, then you're not pushing hard enough. If you are smiling and giggling through and you're just like, yeah, look at this. If you're doing anything like that in the midst of it, you are not pushing as hard as you could be pushing. So just keep that in mind as you're moving and grooving throughout all of the movements that you have to do, all the reps, that you want to make sure that it's intense enough. If it ever gets too easy, you need to go up. It's the same thing I tell people, like when it comes to push-ups or anything of that nature. If you're able to get through that and you're barely even pushing or you're barely slowing down, then it needs to make it more challenging. You need to start doing decline push-ups, or put in some more, or in our case, get the bands, and that would actually help you increase your push-up over time. Then it'll feel like light work. Now, everybody knows Goku. Like, same premise is exactly. Like, we watched this show, and he gets into the hyperbolic time chamber, and they have like the certain gravity, and when he was flying the Namek, he had the machine he was flying in. It was a gravity machine, which he could increase over time, making him stronger. So when he went back to baseline, he was way stronger than he was, and he helped him fight through all the battles. And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to make sure that you are doing your best to increase, as you go, your rate of perceived exertion. Because even if you have 100 pounds, you can slow down that tempo. That's a good thing to do. Slow the tempo down, and then once you're able to slow the tempo down, 2 seconds down, 1 second up, and not lock out at the top or anything of that nature, then you're ready to up the weight from there, or up the resistance. If I'm able to do it with the medium band, really slow and contracted for 20 reps, then it's time to go up to the heavy band. And then until I'm able to do it on the heavy band, I leave that X heavy alone, and so on and so forth. So you get the gist of it. All right, that's all I wanted to say. Just really pay attention to like that. That's one thing I do. I pay really close attention when I'm watching clients and the way they scrunch up when it comes down to the movement. So you really have to pay attention and feel it. When you're gritting those teeth, making that ugly face, that's exactly what you want when you're training. All right, so that's all I have to say, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what to do. Share this with your friends. Hit the notification bell if you're new. Make sure to check out my website at khpfitnessandtraining.com. Also, hit me up at kelvin@khpfitnessandtraining.com if you want to go ahead and get some coaching. If you want to go ahead and set a booking up with me. If you want to know my meal plans and training programs are like, just go ahead and send that information over, and I will talk to you guys soon.